They look like you should be able to find them in a lot of the bigger, more expensive department stores.
Our scarves, our shrugs, and our Say No More shirts are exclusive to Inspire Tees. We want to give you apparel that is pretty, sexy, flirty, and makes you look like the woman you are meant to be.
The Beanery Depot and Deli. Coffee, made-to-order subs, snacks, and more. Meatball sandwiches, fresh and hot. Pepperoni rolls, fish sandwiches, chicken, milkshakes. The Beanery Deli. When you're hungry for something special, and it won't cost you a lot of beans.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store or at their restaurant in Newcastle, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions. It's Newswatch Weekend Edition for today, March 7th, 2015. I'm Gary West. Thanks for watching. A whole lot of news to pass along to you today, and later in the program, Angelo will be in with a look at sports and weather. Let's get right to it. The Newcastle Fire Department may have its own ambulance service if a couple of hurdles get passed. The plan is to have one ambulance and a part-time paramedic and EMT on duty 24/7. It has been sent to the state's Act 47 coordinators, the mayor, and the chief financial officer / business administrator, and then finally city council will have to approve it, and we'll keep you posted. The Lawrence County Commissioners this past week announced that 2 openings are available for the Lawrence County Municipal Authority. Any interested county resident who meets certain credentials can apply. To qualify, you must pass a criminal background, that's a background check, and provide a social security number. The municipal authority assists in financing community development projects. Now, the agency can be used by local municipalities, also school districts, and other agencies. The 2nd Street Bridge overpass in Elwood City is now closed to traffic. The bridge was just closed this past Wednesday, March 4th, after 2 postponements. Also, parking will be prohibited along the north side of Crescent Avenue from 2nd Street to 4th Street, and both sides of 4th Street from Lawrence Avenue to Wayne Avenue. This is a 5-month project. The project is scheduled for completion in late July or early August. You have one more chance to see Union High School's spring musical, Disney's Beauty and the Beast, at 7 p.m. Saturday in the high school auditorium. That would be tonight. Tickets are $10 for reserved seats, $8 for general admission. You can call this number, 724-658-4501, extension 2101. And Riverside High School Theater Department will present Anything Goes. That's a Cole Porter musical comedy. This musical gives you some classic songs such as Anything Goes and I Get a Kick Out of You. The production is set for March 12th through the 15th. The cast of 70 students from grades 4 through 12 will be on stage, and 40 students in grades 8 to 12 make up the stage crew. All tickets are $10. For reservations, call 724-758-7512, extension 2838. And a quick reminder to set your clocks and watches ahead 1 hour tonight before you go to bed. Daylight savings time begins Sunday, March 8th. We lose an hour of sleep. Remember the old saying, spring ahead and fall back. Stay with us. We got lots more news to pass along to you. Right after these messages, we'll go to Angelo with a complete sports update.
It's the China Banquet, 102 North Jefferson Street in Newcastle, for tempting, mouth-watering dishes that you'll enjoy. They have hours from Thursday, 11 to 9:30, Friday and Saturday, 11 to 10 p.m. You can call for takeout or eat in. China Banquet, everything you've been hungry for, right here in Newcastle.
Bill's Bake Shop will make you happy. Bill Cast is the owner, and he and his staff keep the tradition going with all those bakery items that you remember as a kid. Just to name a few items, Bill makes cream sticks, cinnamon rolls, bear claws, cream horns, cannoli, cakes, pies, cookies, bread, pizza, and so much more. Bill's Bake Shop, located at 228 North Liberty Street of the Mahoningtown section of Newcastle, is open Tuesday through Saturday, 7 to 5, and Sunday, 7 to 2, closed on Monday. Bill's, where smiles are everywhere. Call 724-654-4223.
It's winter, so come on inside, sit down, grab a cup of hot cocoa, and watch NCTv45.
The Crane Room for your lunch and dinner rendezvous. You'll enjoy their pleasant atmosphere. The Crane Room takes pride in their wide variety menu. Appetizers, sandwiches, soups, salads, entrees, pasta, and the best burgers in town. Newcastle's best selection of domestic, import, and craft beers from around the world, and the Crane Room features a 35-tap draft system. Ask about their daily specials that will please you every time. The Crane Room is located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
The Globe Leader, your hometown newspaper since 1880. Go to nwglobe.com to read fascinating articles. If you know someone who would enjoy this amazing publication as much as you do, why not give them a gift subscription? I'm excited about getting this into the homes of as many people as possible. Please send their email address and we'll do the rest. Call 724-946-8098. That's the Globe Leader, your hometown newspaper since 1880. Welcome, sports fans, and now it's time for that NewsWatch Sports Update. And we'll start off with high school basketball. The Newcastle Red Hurricane last night played Eire strong Vincent at Edinburgh. Macombo Fieldhouse. It was a AAA PIA state matchup, and you can see the score on our blog. The Neshannock Lancers, 17-8, will play Blairsville, 22-4, at 2:30 today at Hollidaysburg High School in Double-A action. And just looking back, a Newcastle victory would set them up with a March 10th game against the winner of Indiana and South Fayette at a time and site to be determined. It's the WPL champ against the number 7 squad, in that tournament bracket. Now, in college hoops, Pitt will wrap up their regular season on the road today against Florida State. Tip-off is set for 12 noon in Tallahassee. And the Duquesne Dukes will end their regular season tonight against Davidson with a 7 p.m. tip-off. Now, the Pittsburgh Pirates continue their spring training schedule. Today they're at home in Bradenton against the Tampa Bay Rays. And that's a 1:05 start You might have checked their game the other day when they played the Yankees. It was on our blog Friday. And the Pittsburgh Penguins continue their West Coast trip. And last night they played the Anaheim Ducks. You could see that score on our blog. They're going to head over to Los Angeles and play the Kings tonight at 10 p.m. And since you're springing your clock ahead, make sure that you tune in and know that they'll be on an hour later, depending on when you turn it. Sometimes I turn it because I'm going to sleep, and when I wake up, it's the right time. So that was sports. Now we're going to go back to Gary, and he has some more stories, and then we'll go to weather right after these very important messages. Joshua Sun Rehabilitation Center. From the moment you arrive, you know that you're in the right place. Dr. John writes and listens first. He pays attention to detail and then makes the determination. Joshua Sun Rehabilitation. We make the pain go away. Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets the modern conveniences of today. Spacious seating and amenities await. Fresh ingredients that make that just right pizza or entree. It's Tuscany Square for your next event. Stop and see us or give us a call at 724-654-0365. Cedars is a great restaurant with great Mediterranean food. And they have a takeout menu that is second to none, featuring pizza, strombolis, hoagies, and all the things you've known and loved at Cedars on the east side. So when you're hungry and you want that NewCastle taste, it's Cedars at a location convenient for you. The Land of Oz, located next to Subway on Washington Street, features unique clothing for that special design, one of a kind. Also accessories of every sort. Team logo and school logo. Also jeans, tops. For that special look, it's the Land of Oz, located in downtown Newcastle next to Subway.
Newswatch Weekend Edition continues on NCTv 45 on this March 7th, and hope you're having a good weekend. The historic Warner Film Center Museum is hopeful construction of a replica of the Warner Brothers' first theater in Newcastle will get underway sometime in April. The two-theater Nickelodeon opened February 2nd of 1907 at 18 South Mill Street in Newcastle. The organization is seeking volunteers to help take the next step. They plan to hold an open house in a few weeks that will feature renditions of what the replica will look like when finished. The location will be the Riverplex building in downtown Newcastle. Anyone interested in becoming a volunteer can call this number, 724-510-4226. The numbers are in, and good news if you're an employee of the City of Newcastle. The Employee Pension Fund showed good growth in 2014. The fund increased in value by 6.16%, and that was due to a strong stock market. This translates to a growth of over $2 million for the year. The pension board members are the mayor, 5 city council members, and 3 employees representing police, firefighters, and non-uniformed personnel. The decks of 2 bridges on Coffee Run Road over Coffee Run and Valley View Road over Deer Creek in Pulaski Township will be replaced this year at no cost to the township. PennDOT will pay 100% of the cost under the Bridge Bundling Program. Pennsylvania Turnpike will be closed overnight, March 8th, in both directions between the Beaver Valley and NewCastle interchanges for bridge work. That's tonight going into Sunday morning. Traffic will be diverted off the Turnpike at both interchanges with detours posted. The Turnpike will reopen 7 a.m. to traffic in both directions. Motorists will see a single-lane pattern in effect through 6 a.m. Monday. NCTv45 continues to report which candidates are running in May. Beth Barber has announced she will be a candidate for the NewCastle School Board in the May primary. She'll run on both Democratic and Republican ballots. Barber is retired from the NewCastle Area School District. She was Director of Technology for the past 7 years, and before that she was Director of Technology in the Shenango School District. She also served as Systems Analyst for Midwestern Intermediate Unit 4 and taught Information Technology at the Lawrence County Career and Technical Career Center. That's another check on news, and when we come back, we'll go to Angelo with a complete weather forecast for NewCastle and the Lawrence County area right after these words.
Let's talk with Norm.
We're with
Norm Lutton.
Norm, you're the owner of Crazy Car Restoration. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, it's a new company we're opening up. Originally, we was Lutton Auto Repair, and we're adding on a little bit. And we're trying to bring out some custom cars for people somewhere in between the $5,000 and $20,000 range, what people can actually afford today. Anymore, you know, all these cars are so expensive. We're just trying to make ends meet for other people.
That sounds great now.
But I've been fixing cars for over 35 years.
That's great.
So when you have a repair, big or small, call Norm.
Hello, friends. This is Angelo Perrotta for D&D Beer and Wine Supply. Yes, they're right up there in Hermitage, 2770 East State Street. And before, you know, you had to be the king of beers and had to have a brewery if you wanted to make that special brew. Now all you need to do is take the short drive to D&D Beer and Wine Supply in Hermitage. They have everything you'll need to impress your friends and family with that special brew.
We have a great relationship with Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors in downtown Newcastle at 210 East Washington Street. And whenever you watch Focus NC, my wardrobe is furnished by Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors.
Whether it's time to fix the furnace, throw the salt, shovel the drive, it's Paul D. Weller Hardware. We have what you need. Whether it's time to get warm, make the macaroni, make the ravioli, make the pizzelles, throw another log on the fire. It's Paul D. Weller Hardware. Hey, let's go sled ride. Yes, it's time for weather, and believe me, there's been a lot of frost on the pumpkin in these last few weeks. But as we look ahead at March, being the changeable time it is, things are going to ease out of this negative number. There's a slight chance of snow showers today after 11 a.m. Mostly cloudy. Now, here's the key thing. We're going to venture all the way up to 34. Now, the chance of precipitation is 20%. With us getting up to 34 degrees, you might want to check those air conditioners. Saturday night, there's a slight, I was trying to get Saturday night and slight chance of snow showers, cloudy, low around 29 with a 20% chance of snow. It'll be nice not being below zero. And Sunday, a slight chance of snow showers before 10 a.m., mostly cloudy with a high near 36. The chance of precipitation on Sunday is 20%. And Monday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 31. Now, Monday, we're going to venture really close to 40 under partly sunny skies. So it's roll the top down on those convertibles, get the air conditioning going, get the suntan lotion out, because it's going to feel balmy after it's been -4 for almost the last 10 weeks. Now, we're going to go back to Gary with a wrap-up right after these messages.
It's Butts Flowers when you want a wide variety of flowers for any occasion. They also have a selection of fine gifts and more. Butts Flowers is conveniently located in downtown Newcastle at 120 East Washington Street. Call Butts Flowers at 724-652-7727 or toll free from anywhere, 1-800-443-7726. It's Butts Flowers in downtown Newcastle.
It's 2P's Thrifts and Gifts, 2626 Elwood Road, for the best in giftware and original merchandise. Stop by 2P's Thrifts and Gifts. Check out their many treasures. Gently worn clothing, original items, one of a kind, and also furniture. Something for everyone. Men's clothes, accessories for the house. It's 2P's Thrifts and Gifts, 2626 Elwood Road. Stop by. There's a treasure waiting for you.
Wow, yes, it's fun to go to the Y, and now with great affordable rates, it's more swimming, more exercise, more family time. The YMCA in downtown Newcastle, or the Y Zone on Eleanor Drive in Shannon Township, welcomes you to a variety of programs, exercise, and fun events.
Whether it's a scheduled appointment or same-day service, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning offers 24/7 service for commercial, industrial, and residential, as well as fire and water damage restoration. Using state-of-the-art technology, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning experts are ready to professionally clean your carpet today. Call DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning for a free in-home estimate. Thank you for making us Lawrence and Mercer County's largest carpet cleaner.
And remember, nobody gets your carpet cleaner.
It's winter, so come on inside, grab a cup of hot cocoa, and sit down and watch NCTv45.
NewsWatch Weekend Edition continues for this March 7th. Angelo's joined me, as usual, on the wrap-up. Well, Angelo, it looks like we got some great weather coming up next week and in the following week. And get this. March 17th, you know, of course, is St. Patty's Day.
This is true.
We're supposed to be in the 60s by March 17th. How about that?
You know, it's part of my week-long celebration of my birthday. 11th to the 17th. The weather has to be nice.
That's right.
You know, then. And I'm all set. I studied hard, so I'm ready for these questions. Okay. The first question. Do you know what Cooking the Castle's cooking?
Hey, Ange, what's coming up on Cooking the Castle?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Now, we did Pittsburgh-style steak sandwiches, and Gary didn't get any of those.
Nope.
But we did a sweet onion grilled steak with mashed potatoes. And do you know what, Gary? You didn't get any of that either. I love the guy.
Where am I when you're cooking? I don't know. Where am I?
In Mahoneytown, getting Bill's Bake Shop pastries or something. Maybe, you know. Come down here with some Italian bread and I'll fix you up.
Okay, that's a deal. That's a deal. So you were saying?
So, and this is going to fool you because, get ready, we grilled in the crock pot.
Now, that's hard to believe. You want to explain that?
They're going to have to watch the show. We grilled in the
So
crock
he's
pot.
teasing you. He's teasing you. Well, that doesn't surprise me because he told us in the past that you can make pasta in a crock pot. So I believe him when he says you can grill in a crock pot. Well, we're gonna tune in to find out, and that's coming up on Thursday. Every Thursday, Cooking the Castle. Anything else about Cooking the Castle we need to know about?
What we have coming up, I got a nice little Lenten surprise. It's angel hair alio with crab meat and shrimp.
Oh, I'm definitely coming in for that one. I'll have to just keep calling him, see if he's cooking, or I'll call Ken and see. He can let me know. Or 2x2, your son, he can let me know.
Yeah.
You know, you did sports earlier in this broadcast, but I did want to mention, I don't know if you heard, but the Steelers, Troy Polamalu, is due to count more than $8 million against the salary cap for the upcoming season, but the Steelers are hoping that he would retire instead of being released. So that's what the team is hoping for, according to several media sources out of Pittsburgh. Polamalu is 33 years old now, and he finished his 12th season with the Steelers last season, but his play has dropped off, as you know, in recent seasons. After 8 Pro Bowl seasons and 4 first-team All-Pro picks, Polamalu most likely will be gone either way. So we thank you, Troy Polamalu, for your service in 12 years with the Steelers. Gave us some great enjoyment watching you on the field. So good luck to wherever you're heading, and hopefully you make the right decision.
There you go. By the way, he was the first person I ever saw have this happen. He got tackled by his hair. It happened.
Yes, the Head and Shoulders people will love you for that. Why don't you tell the viewers about some things that are going on technically with NCTv45 and its affiliates?
I could start talking Italian here, guys. Currently, and not on NCTv45.com, but on the television side, they are experiencing some problems with the Nexus server on channel 183. And technicians are looking at it. Now, for those people that are DVRing crazy cars, and because I've gotten so many emails, the people are now DVRing channel 183, which probably never happened before. We are working on it, and we will catch that programming up as soon as a solution is found. Meanwhile, we have looked at all our other options to get this on the air for you. So be patient, but NCTv45, you can come to us anytime on your time.
NCTv45 continues to grow, and we thank you for that. Thank all our sponsors. Make sure you patronize all our sponsors. They're all good people. It's a tight-knit community. Everybody cares about each other, so make sure you always keep that in mind. And it's the original vision of this guy right here for NCTv45 to unite all of Lawrence County and the Newcastle area. So nice job. Keep up the good work, Ange.
Thank you. And, you know, thanks to the people in Hermitage and Beaver Falls, because now we're getting an influx of people from the outside. D&D Beer and Wine joined us, Supply joined us as an advertiser. Cedars joined us as an advertiser.
They have 2 locations now, right?
Right. Highland Avenue, 1101 Highland Avenue, and Ada Street. The Y joined us. Just unbelievable amount of sponsors. Pizza Joe's is back. Augustine's is getting ready to gear up, and we have the inside scoop on that one for you. And it's just been tremendous. I want to thank everybody that's emailing us and communicating with us regularly through all the different mediums, phone call. And, you know, we do have that office line, 724-510-7345. You can call, leave a message, and, you know, we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
We got the best pricing on advertising that you're going to find anywhere in this region. That's for media advertising. So make sure you call that number. Want to give that number to them again one more time, Ange?
724-510-7345.
Well, that's going to do it for another NewsWatch Weekend edition. We give this to you every Saturday on NCTv45. And don't forget about our Community Happening segment that runs on Sundays, where we always tell you what's happening in and around Lawrence County and the Newcastle area. Things to do, because people are always saying, what are we going to do, Ange? Well, we'll tell you what to do, and you'll be quite pleased. That's going to wrap it up.
That's it.
All right. We'll talk to you next time. I'm Gary West for NCTv45.
And I'm Angelo Perrotta. Have a great weekend, everybody.